Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this video today is going to be a bit of a different one. We're going to go through painting some of these night goblins here, and I'm going to have a little ramble as I go through the process of doing that. Okay, so a lot of you may have realised there's not been much content from myself recently. Really, the main thing there is life just getting in the way. The kids have been demanding, and also work's been very busy. So obviously a lot more focus has been put onto that side of my life, and haven't really had a chance to do much of the hobby, or not at least enough to really pump out videos like, you know, you'd like to at least. So it's quite nice just to get down, paint a bit, and have a little chat rather than worry about doing a particular video. So what am I working on here then? So I've got some old Kev Adams GW goblins which I picked up off eBay, and I've I'm almost got enough for a 20 goblin unit, so that will fit into my Oathmark army, and potentially if I ever wanted to play fantasy as well, there's a little goblin unit there. One thing with these guys, they're extremely expensive on eBay. I think it's probably because they are quite rare. Well, almost certainly that's why. And so I've been picking up ones that are broken and then just converting them. I mean, this guy here that I'm converting now is actually I think he's a musician, is what the model was. So I'm just taking off a spear from this plastic goblin, and I'm just going to pop that on to the broken gong that the guy used to hold, and then I'll get ready, spray them all up, and then I'll start painting. So on the aftermath of Salute, what are my thoughts? I think there's been many videos out there now about Salute. People's doing swag videos. It's all, you know, always very interesting. I always love seeing what people picked up and their experience on Salute. For me, I went down there not really expecting to buy too much. I was going down there more for the social side of things, so I weren't really hunting for anything. But I think it's been mentioned quite a few times in a lot of videos that unfortunately this year I think Salute suffered with well, it's the aftermath of COVID. A lot of stands not turning up really brought the atmosphere down in the hall. Unfortunately, there weren't many demo games, so yeah, for me, it weren't the best year that was put out there, but at the end of the day, they got out there and did it. So, you know, and I had a lot of fun, because really for me, it's all about meeting up with your mates and going out for a beer afterwards. So it's kind of a bittersweet, really, this year, I think, for me. Shame that weren't more to see, more to video, more to get excited about, but at the same time, it gave us the opportunity to meet up with our mates, which I hadn't done for a good 18 months. So yeah, it was definitely one of them, but a good time was had. So you can't go to Salute without picking something up, and I am no different there. I had to pick something up, and what I did get was a box of goblins from Northumberland Tin Soldiers Company. Lovely little sculpts. I will be doing a review video on them, so look out for that. That will probably be my next video after this one. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. And other than that, I didn't really pick up much else. I think I got some bases for my orcs, and that's about it. So coming back to these old GW goblins then, I decided to go for a red and yellow quartered scheme, just a lot like my Howling Griffins I'm doing. So not really giving myself a rest from the Howling Griffins by doing this, but as I was doing the Howling Griffins, I thought to myself, "Oh, this would be quite a nice scheme to do for a goblin unit." I may even run the army through this scheme actually a bit more, and try and push it towards this aesthetic. When they finish, they all sort of look a bit sort of jestery. I really like that. It gives them a good comical feel. So just a very, very simple paint job on these guys, using that very well-known method of mine now, of just a single base color, one highlight, wash, or base color, wash, one highlight, done. Keep it simple, and just try and keep it as effective as possible. So I'm just laying down here some gory red as a base color on the red parts of the tabard. So what's next with the channel? To be honest with you, at the moment I really am still just keeping it low key. I'll get out videos when I can. Just like I mentioned earlier, a lot of stress is, I'd say it's not stress, but family life gets in the way, and obviously that comes first, and I haven't really been getting the time at the hobby desk, so I can't really promise or maintain any sort of structure in terms of getting videos out like I was probably a few months ago when we was in lockdown. It was a lot easier then because I was working from home, and that I found a bit more extra time, but now we're back in the office and getting back in. I've got the kids. It's a lot of change in our household. The wife has changed her job, so lots of different things like that. But I'm never going to stop doing this. I'm always going to. This is a big part of my hobby now. Putting the videos together. It gives me a reason to get them painted and have a medium to show them off. So there will always be videos. One thing that is exciting at the moment, I'm enjoying doing at least, the little podcast with James from Scruffy Crow, Easily Led. We have essentially finished the pilot series, you might call it. We did a 5-episode pilot series. We've now finished that, and we're going to be rolling into the second season. That may be a little bit longer than 5 episodes, but I'm hoping that we might be able to get special guests and stuff like that on there as well, and just to keep things fresh and get different opinions on of the hobby. So yeah, look out for that. If you haven't already subscribed to that or at least gone to check it out, please do. I'll put a link in the description below. So one part of my hobby I want to try and get onto a little bit more is the fantasy side of things. My Oathmark army, which also doubles up as a fantasy army, I want to try and improve that. I want to try and build onto it. So hence these goblins here, and I really love the aesthetic of these guys as well. I've got a number of other Kev Adams sculpts from other companies, which I'll also integrate into the army eventually. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and bash through these as much as possible. I will get back to the Howling Griffins. I just needed a bit of time. They're very, very labour intensive. Painted them much in a very different way to how I am here. So it's not quite as say fun, just because I'm spending a lot more time on them. So I just needed a break from them, but I'll get back to them once I feel ready. I've got a Dreadnought in it's half painted now, so that'll be the next one on the list for them. So as I said earlier, this extremely simple paint scheme. Now I'm kind of coming in now on the yellow. It's just one highlight and it's just the base colour, and that's all I'm going. That's literally what I'm going for. I don't see any reason why you need to highlight it up any further, especially on these little goblin guys. And it comes out really nice. Honestly, you don't. I think sometimes some people spend way too much time worrying about needing 3 highlights. So you don't need it. Not if you've you've really darkened it down with a wash, and yeah, it's just and you pick out the right areas. One highlight quite often does the trick, and it definitely does so on these guys. So coming to the end of the video here, if you stuck around to listen to me have a little ramble, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Like I say, I'll be getting more onto the channel sooner, hopefully rather than later, and yeah, there's still lots to come. Just got to bide my time a little bit. So here are these guys all finished up. I did a couple of things off screen. So obviously the banner I did off screen, and I rosied up their cheeks and their noses and stuff to give them a bit more character. But other than that, that's pretty much all it was for them guys. Thank you for taking the time to see this one all the way through, and I'll see you all in the next video, guys. Stay safe. Catch you later. That's it from this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more content from this channel, please don't forget to hit the bell button. And guys, as always, stay safe. Catch you later.